Team 1 together with Kronborg. Look at that. I feel like the mustache missing just makes it look even better. We got ourselves a Normergil. Did you get that Mog as a Havoc or as a Vengeance? I'm gonna guess the Vengeance because it's so much easier than Havoc. We got ourselves Uchimitsu as a Beastmaster Hunter. We got ourselves Ave Maria here as a Red. We got ourselves Klinko Mira. Was that the name right? Klinko Mira. Klinko Mira. I'll probably call you Mira, just for to be short. Got ourselves Kron gonna be first up versus Team 2. Got ourselves Lippy Hunt over on the team. Oh, Team Forest as well. I like that Mog. I like the turtle too. Lippy Team Forest is gonna be first up. We got Arky in the back. We got ourselves Death Striker as well as what is that name? Maxerus. Mac? Can I just call him Mac? It looks like Maxerus. Potentially, Kron gonna blood up pretty hard. Gonna be a rune, but TF4 just left all the big bleeds on the Kron. It looks like he just continued to spam Moonfire at him. Gonna be the Monk trying to re-engage together with the Feral. Gonna be yet another set of bleeds with a Swarm. Trying to see if he can root him out. Big BDB burst on Team Force. He's gonna trick in the last second. Gonna be Fist of Fury with a Spinning Crank Kick, Roller Jacket Punch with a Karma. His Thorns is up. As Squanish is gonna go full damage. Gonna be Shackles and Malediction. As he's trying to shackle the Feral back. Gonna be Feral breaking the shackles though. Oh, what is going on? Shackle for Shackle. Kron super low on health. Gonna be a maim by the Feral. Looks like he's just gonna go for more dots. Get himself a bit of a heal. I think that might have been actually a Frenzy region as he got low. Is that what happened? Was that emergency healing? Trying to go for a Skull Bash onto Kron. Looks like it's going to be quick in cap. No more trick by the Feral. Could be pretty bad with the next BDB and burst versus Kron. Kron still holding on to Zuen. He's going to get Zuen up and running. Did cancels on Fist of Fury for it. Ballsy move as the Fist of Fury does provide you defensive. Doesn't really have much to work with right now. Wall Furl by TM Forest. Go for the back-to-back bites with a bash. It looks like the Mug was trying to set something up. I feel like he should have let that channel Fist of Fury go, but the man at least didn't go for a bunch of resets, which is something we want to see out of these duels. Although that could have been a way safer play. Although it would have been a pretty boring play. Team 4 is going to be dropping down with those pets. And Yushi does have a Hunter's Mark on the Feral. Thorns is up. Going to be a main by the Feral Druid as a Chimeric Poison coursing through his veins. He does have a damage damp as well as a healing damp poison on him for a short moment. Yutsu got himself the Marks. What is this? He's going for the full Night Fate burst as a Beastmaster Hunter. Full Flash cut out for TM Forest is going to be immune to CCs for a bit. You should try to go for some big bursts as a knife, and not something we see often for these duels, but try to definitely get himself as best of a shot as they could. Needs a bit of healing. Gonna be the survival of the finish. 20% damage reduction. Big bites out of the Feral, and the mix of bleeds and bites does take the Hunter down. That Night Fate burst. In fact, the Night Fate burst has been used at the very beginning of Shadowlands, just for the mastery buff from Naya. Hey, gonna be Ave Maria next. I'm CF Forest. Get ahead with a stun, but at least want to walk away from all those pillars. And gonna be ahead of freedom from the roots. CF Forest just playing the bleed strat. He just wants to bleed these boys out. At least put him in a low enough health. And then he wants to fight them. Ave Maria charging in, quick main by TM Force, looking to get himself a big old bite. Gonna be Ave Maria shield up as they're playing a Necrolord. Got himself a little bit of healing with another root. It looks like TM Force is playing the cheesiest version of the Feral Druid. Literally just full bleeds and kites with roots in the middle of it. Ave Maria, did they burn a human trinket just for that? That might have been a human trinket for that stun. Unless it was just a really short stun. Team Force got some cooldowns. Looks like he's sticking around for a bit. Eye for an eye out for Ave Maria. Back-to-back bites for Team Force. Able to heal himself through the damage of the Eye for an eye. The Thorns are up on the Feral Druid, so the Ave Maria better be careful. Gonna be a stun. No chicken for Team Force. Trying to see if they might be able to get the big hits. Gonna be a double Tempest Verdict. Huge healing for Team Force as he activates emergency healing. Gonna be bare form with our friends in region. Trying to go for shackles onto Ave Maria as they're just gonna go for a full flush cut. Choosing to not interrupt it until the last second. Gonna be a shield. Still established for Ave Maria. Didn't have to worry too much about the necrotics from the chain of Malediction maim onto Ave Maria with a bash to follow. As CM Force looks like he's trying to set something up. Maybe he was trying to go for a big bite, trying to maybe land a cycle. Going to be interrupt. CM Force is getting stunned up before he can go for a flush cut of his own. Ave Maria getting a Sprockle wings, trying to make some damage happen to CM Force down right here. Going to be the flush cut, trying to see if he can burn right through it. Looks like the Holy Palace or Red Palace still got plenty of damage for this. Cyclone coming out. Going to have to be hit by Cyclone as CM Force dips slow, but so is Ave Maria's health. And maybe it's a good idea for Ave Maria to actually go for a bit of a reset. CM Force seeing blood in the water here, like a shark charges over at Ave Maria, seeing that the Paladin's kind of low in health. Wall this damage off with the Thorns. And Ave Maria better play defensively. Gonna be that physical damage reduction with eye for an eye, as well as damage back to TM Force every time he melees. But looks like all he needs is some bleeds. Trying to go for Skull Bash. Ave Maria might have to bubble above this. Looks like it's gonna be a Blessing of Protection. Stun onto TM Force, so he doesn't have to worry about interrupts. Gonna be some back-to-back damage on TM Force from the procs that he generated. But needs to start using a lot of the holy power for self-healing. Forbearance debuff is gonna be of Ave Maria 30 seconds after using Forbearance, so better go for a bubble as soon as they get a chance for it. Bash onto the Paladin. TM Force looking to get some damage back to Ave Maria, stunned by the Paladin. Trinket out of it with a quick roar. That is gonna be Trinket burnt, so Ave Maria just needs to wait until the next Trinket and the next set of wings, and they might be able to make something happen. As TM Force back it up out of there for a moment. Ave Maria dropping down Consecration, trying to keep the Consecration rolling. And TM Force and Stealth waiting it out. Maybe waiting for a big leap. Maybe try to go for an interrupt. Try to go for the Rake Opener. Did not quite get to. It's going to be Feral Frenzy. Got full blades up and running with a main much Ave Maria. Swarm is rolling. That's going to be a lot of that damage just completely rotting down Ave Maria. They got activated. Eye for an eye, but TM Force is nowhere near to be found. Waiting for the Skull Bash in case Ave Maria tries to go for a self-heal. Looks like it's going to be a set of wings. I don't know if it's a proc wings or real wings, but TM Force is going to pop in a bear from activating Battle Master Trinket just to give himself a little bit more health to work with. Ave Maria is stacking up a bunch of procs. Going to be a main, but TM Force got himself a lot of healing to work with here. In bear form for a second, just to see if he can deal with Ave Maria. As soon as it shift out of bear form, there's going to be a opportunity for Ave Maria to make something happen. Real wings available if they need to. TM Force is in travel form. Ave Maria mounting up. Full wings available. Is that going to be enough though? TM Force is going to dip really low, but let's see, he got himself emergency healing as he gets real low. Bear form with a more frenzy regen. And he should have enough healing to deal with this. TM Forest continue just to get blasted by the Paladin. The wings are still rolling. That is quite a lot of damage though. TM Force trying to go counter-offensive here with Thorns, but he's super low in health. Ave Maria just needs one more global to reconnect. TM Force is in trouble right now, trying to get himself as much healing as possible. Bear from just to tank up this damage a bit. Hodge so he doesn't go anywhere. Gonna be that frenzy regen as he gets low, but I think it's gonna be enough. It looks like Ave Maria is gonna be able to take him down with Death Striker gonna be next. As he had another Paladin, Ave Maria might have to bubble this burst. Seeing the burst coming out of Death Striker is gonna go for a flesh cut. Gonna be a flesh cut for Death Striker as well. Getting interrupted though. Ave Maria was able to get a cheeky interrupt with a flesh cut. So Ave Maria still needs to survive this burst. That is still full set of wings from Death Striker. Ave Maria better be very, very careful with her health. Gonna be a pony up as well as a hand of freedom for Death Striker. Ave Maria building as much holy power as possible. Got themselves Eye for an Eye to reduce some of the physical damage they're taking. Though against the Paladin, a lot of the damage is just straight up holy. Especially as a Necrolord, you got shadow damage, you got double holy damage with Divine Storms. That's just a lot of pressure to work with. Ave Maria getting blasted by Death Striker. Hammer of Justice to follow. Does Death Striker have the procs he needs in order to make this happen? Trying to go for the big hits. Ave Maria barely surviving. Ward of Glory is continuing to heal himself with Healing Hands talent. That's going to be final rank. Death Striker might have it here. Shield of Vengeance for Ave Maria. It's going to be Shield of Vengeance for Death Striker in case things go sour. Immediately trinkets out of the Hodge, and Ave Maria is still on the back foot. Huge Fleshcraft, or huge Shield of Vengeance popping off of Ave Maria, breaking Death Striker's Fleshcraft, which slams back Ave Maria. So basically had them in an unwinnable position. Morm McGill is going to be up next. Morm going in for a huge Metamorphosis. Death Striker with an Eye for an Eye, trying to deal with some of the physical damage. Morm trinkets out of this and stun onto Death Striker. Death Striker still has immunity. He's getting kind of low on health as Morm is actually getting quite a bit of pressure. If Death Striker gets interrupted on holy, he might be in trouble. Might need to bubble this right here. And that's going to be wings as well as a bubble altogether. Morm trying to see if he can back up out of there. Death Striker going for a bit of a reheal. Morm can't really stop the rehealing, but he can go into Shadow Meld and maybe just regen health while he's in stealth. Maybe get Death Striker to pick up the Eye. Trying to see if he can get around the corner, stun onto the Paladin. And Morm has Metamorphosis, but he doesn't really have much besides it. Might need to be very careful with an anticipated darkness if he's anticipating big burst and a stun out of Death Striker. That's exactly what he was trying to do. Shackles and Malediction. Pally goes for a stun. Some of that necrotics did stack up, but that's himself a bit of a flash grab shield. Morm is going to get blasted now. That's a lot of procs on a Death Striker. Just continued to just keep assaulting the Demon Hunter as much as possible. And Klino Mira. Wait, Klinok, does that mean something? Because Mira means world. Big knife charge over at the Paladin. Just bodied him down, tackled him to the ground. As Mac is going to be up next. Mac on the attack with a stun onto Clean. It's going to play in that Ventier burst as a Frosty EK. Not someone we see often. Try to see maybe get himself some freebie shadow damage onto Kleena. Maybe get himself a bit of dodge against all the physical damage. Maybe that's what he's trying to go for. And it looks like Cleto is going to be able to deal damage right through Mira. I'm just going to call him Mira. Mira with a stun. Doesn't have enough damage. IBM just to shut him down. That is full Metaverse is still rolling. Arky is going to be up next over on the team 2. Try to see if you might be able to deal with Cleto. Try to go for a sacrifice on one of the Demon Hunters, but Mira not really giving him much of an opportunity. Looking to bail out of there as soon as the Ghostos join in. Try to soul shape away from there, but that's going to be free damage. The Demon Hunter can't really do much. Might actually decide to start attacking these Ghostos, at least getting some sort of healing. Unless they're playing immunity. It looks like they're not playing Leech. Looks like they're actually playing immunity. So they can only immune some sort of burst out of Arky. But being an enhancement shaman, especially the build that he's running, what can you really immune? Might have to go for immunity here. That's going to be super low airly blast, and down they go. Oh no, boys. Oh no. All right, let's get another one up right. That was a good one to start with, boys. That was a great one to start the evening. Let's get another one up and running, yeah?